Are you ready to get into the basics of the social media giant Facebook? In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the basics for your Facebook business page strategy. Are you ready? Let's do this. Now, the first thing you need to do is to hit the like and the subscribe button at the bottom of this video so that you can get notified when next week's video goes live. Every time you like or subscribe, it motivates me to create even more free content for you so that you can actually implement in your business and take a step forward. Now, before we actually get into the Facebook business page basics, I gotta give you some structure. So I've been in the online marketing space for 8 years now, and Facebook has changed tremendously. So that means 8 years ago, when I first got my first Facebook business page management deal, it was very easy for me to take a not active page and turn it into a 16,000 like page with very high engagement and very high reliancy in terms of the customers on the page in less than 6 months because the algorithm was organic. But a lot of things have changed since then. All right, so let's begin. So the first things first, I want you to open up your phone or your computer. Most probably you're watching this on the phone, but sometime during the day after you watch this video, open up your phone and look into your newsfeed. What you're going to realize is that you're not seeing any Facebook business page posts. What you're seeing is sponsored content, which is an ad. You're seeing your friends' posts, and you're seeing Facebook group engagement. So that means, where is the Facebook business page posts actually appearing? So I had the same question, and being the nerd I am, went into the research to figure it out. So for your audience to be able to see the pictures and the posts that you're doing, you would actually have to tell them to turn on notifications, or else they're not gonna get any notifications. They're not going to see it in the news feed unless they have the notification on, or the second option, they have their news feed set to most recent instead of top results, which usually is very rare in terms of Facebook users going into the settings of the news feed and changing it up like that. So just to explain to you what I mean by the news feed and the most recent and turning on the notifications. Basically, your user would have to go into here to the newsfeed, and by default, it's chosen as top stories. So right now, if I scroll down, I see a picture of a friend, a sponsored ad, friend, group, another group, and so on and so forth. So if I go back into this and I click most recent, the result is going to be a little bit more different. I'm going to still see the sponsored ads, and I'm still going to see the groups. But what's going to be different here is that I'm going to start seeing the pages that I actually follow. So this is a page I follow. This is another page I follow, and so on and so forth. So let's say I wanted to turn on notifications for this page so that I can know when they're actually getting posting posts. I would actually have to go into here, and then I would need to click turn on notifications for this post, which, as you might think and know, your audience will not go through all this trouble to turn on the notifications or to see your posts most of the time. So how can you get around that? The first thing I recommend you do, if you have the time and the capacity, is to create a Facebook group and start driving traffic to your Facebook group, but by actually posting the posts that you have on your Facebook business page and then sharing it to your group from your Facebook business page directly. So that way people will see the group because the Facebook algorithm is favoring the group. And at the same time, they're going to see your page, which might result in them liking the page and following along and turning on notifications and doing all that lovely stuff. So the second thing that I'm going to recommend is that you utilize the video feature. And here I'm talking about video and live feature. So when you go into the newsfeed of your personal profile on Facebook, you will notice that a lot of the posts that are appearing, and usually the ones that are appearing first, are the ones that are video. There's another newsfeed on your mobile in Facebook app to watch video after video after video after video. And Facebook will show the videos that are relevant to the person. So that means if your content is relevant to the person that's following you, liking you, or doesn't know anything about you, they're most probably going to find you in that newsfeed. So utilizing the Facebook video or the live feature will increase your chances to actually appear. Now, I've prepared a guide for you to actually go through all this beautiful stuff for your video so you can get it set up, have the keywords there, have the description there, have everything ready so that you can actually rank in terms of your videos on Facebook. Now, if you're interested in getting this guide, click the link in the description box below or in the comments, and you can get that guide and download it and start reading through it, because it will help you go through everything that you need to figure out the video part. Now, I know a lot of you are like, okay, Rania, but I don't want to show my face. I'm terrified of the camera. Now, if you are willing to work on that, I have a video that appears here that talks about how to get confident on camera. But if you are not willing to work on the confidence issue and you just want to stay in your comfort zone, hopefully we'll be able to get out of that. But if you want to stay there for a little bit longer, you can actually do video without being on camera by going on your Facebook Live and sharing your screen. So that means that the free content that you'd be giving in the live, instead of you being on camera like this talking, you would be showing the screen of your PowerPoint presentation or your keynote, and you'd be showing people the content that you're sharing as free content, and then most probably they'll be watching it and eventually learn more about you and go into your page and like the page and engage with the content that you're creating. There are other ways for you to actually make this a little bit more fun, other than making it just like content driven kind of video. But you can start with the basics and then advance by, Googling on Google. Okay, using Google to find an answer. And at the same time, like trying to get creative and seeing your audience, what are they responding to the most, and start trying and testing out different ways for you to use video without you being on camera. Now, if you're liking this video so far, comment in the section below, are you going to start using video in your Facebook marketing strategy or not? All right, I would love to know. Let me know in the comments below. So moving on, the third thing that you need to pay attention to in terms of your Facebook business page is that you're using ads as soon as you can. Because if you're using ads, first off, Facebook will favor you because you're paying them. The second thing that you could do is if you're driving people off of Facebook to another link like a MailChimp landing page or your website or whatever, you can actually track this person with a Facebook pixel. If you want to know more about that, there's a video right here that you can go through to learn how to set up a pixel. That pixel will help Facebook learn more about your audience, and then they will be able to get you an audience that is very similar to the audience that are converting on the page that you're sending them to. So that means that you're going to be saving money on the long run, because now you're targeting people that actually want to come and see that content, and Facebook will start giving you extra points. Never hit the boost button, please. Learn how to use the Facebook Ads Manager. The boost button does not help. And the reason why is because you're asking Facebook, listen, I don't have time for this. Send me over someone, and send me anyone to come here, like this post and comment on it, and I'm good with that. That's what the boost does. It just gives us comments and likes and does nothing else. And most of the time, they're not really targeted in the right way. So for you to get the best results, you need to be using the Facebook Ads Manager. And for you to decide when you should be clicking the boost icon and when you should not be doing the boost icon and everything that has to do with Facebook ads basics, you can check out this video right here, because it takes you through when you should be boosting and when you should not be boosting. You should optimize everything that has to do with your Facebook business page. You need to think of Facebook the way it is. Facebook runs on an algorithm. And the way that Facebook ranks everything is based on how people are interacting with you and how optimized your content is. And if you want to learn more about how you can optimize your Facebook business page, you can check out this video right here that you can actually go through and learn how to optimize your page so that you can get the results that you're looking for. And now don't forget, if you want to start with video, go get the guide in the comments and then in the description box below so that you can start implementing and actually implement the right way so you can make the most for your Facebook business page. And the last thing that I want to mention to you is, no matter how many videos you watch and tips and tricks you learn from and all these things, if you're not going to take this information and go implement it and do something with it, you're not going to see any results with your Facebook business page. And if you don't build up a relationship with your audience or with your potential audience, you're not going to attract anyone into your Facebook business page, and you're not going to keep the people there watching you and engaging with your content. You really have to build a relationship with the audience so that they can feel that, you know, this person invested time in me. Let me invest some time now. And so then they'll come back to your page and engage with your content and maybe potentially sign up for your lead magnet, and then ka-ching, you'll make a sale. If you haven't done so, if you've reached this far, clearly you're enjoying yourself, and I really appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button. I really would appreciate that you would hit the subscribe button, because I want you to be here the first second that I post every video every week, so that you can actually get the information and go implement. Now, if you're also liking this video, give it a thumbs up and comment in the section below what is the best takeaway for you. And that's it. I'll see you in next week's video.